What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping and watching this video. Just going to give you an overview of what we do here at Top Capital. I'm Cardell Beasley, partner here at Top Capital, and we're going to show you exactly how we're able to leverage business credit to help people get in great positions financially and help themselves grow. This is the tools. Listen, I'm an ex-banker. I've been in the game for quite some time. And when I was in banking, what I realized is we didn't really give capital to new businesses. Even the businesses that were already functioning, we gave them a very, very hard time to acquire capital. So, when I left that institution, it kept me in this mindset of there's no such thing as capital for businesses until about 5 years ago, not even, maybe 3 years ago. I started digging into it and realized that, wait, there's a second set of capital that businesses can acquire. It just does not come from the traditional banking standards that we're used to. Your large institutions that you typically bank with on a day-to-day basis do not provide this capital. And we've done some digging and found out that this capital is available. And my team are helping people find and locate this capital to help their business grow or even start, because the number one reason businesses fail is the lack of capital. So we have found out how to create the solution, as well as how to work with businesses without having to worry about your personal credit, how you can leverage and acquire business credit without leveraging your personal social. So again, about me, I'm Cardell Bees. I'm a real estate investor, philanthropist, and I'm a Top Capital partner here. I want to get into a little bit today. Today, what we're going to go over, we're going to cover how to beat the banks. You want to know how to become fundable, right? If you had the tools, then you could do better, right? So now you're going to get the opportunity to know better. As anyone can get business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social. We're going to show you how you can do that, how you can get the high credit limits, how you can get credit with no personal guarantee, how to access loans and lines when the bank tell you you're not getting anything, right? How to get money as a startup or nonprofit to grow or expand your business. We're going to go through all this today. I'm going to break this into two parts because it's a lot of information to go over, but I'm going to break it up so you can get a little breather and then check in that part two to understand how we fully get to execute the bottom of this. So listen, we believe all entrepreneurs should be able to get capital. Everyone should have access to capital. You have a dream, you have a vision, and you just want to execute it. We're going to show you exactly how to get approved before applying. Imagine if you knew when you were applying for something what you needed XYZ to be able to get approved for it. I'm sure you'd have a lot higher approval rates, right? I don't know why they don't show you how to get approved for things that we want to apply for. Why it's always a secret, it's kind of interesting. But we're going to show you, what you should know about lenders and what they actually know about you. That's what's most important. What are they looking at? What do they know about you when they see your file, right? And you should be able to get all access to all funding options in one place. We got all types of funding that we can get you access to, all in one place through our credit suite. Listen, you should have access to the same business credit blueprint that all the large companies use. This is nothing new. All the big dogs are using this strategy to be able to acquire credit so they can continue to move and do business, right? We're going to show you how to get that money. We're going to show you how to get money at the best terms as well. That's very important. So, hey, I want to tell you, I don't want to waste any of your time. I want to tell you if this webinar is for you. All right. Now, this webinar is for you. If you're looking for money to grow your business, this is for you. If you've been denied financing or credit, this is for you. If you want easy and fast way to get capital, is for you. You want your business to fund itself and you not fund it, this is for you, right? You want the blueprint to get away from having to put down your personal, social, and assets on the line for your business, then this is a good webinar for you. And if you want to get the most money, you want to get the best terms, this is something you should watch. Now, I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to tell you this. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this is not it, unfortunately, right? If you're trying to use a shortcut, you want to use CPNs and stuff like that, this isn't for you. We're not the company for you. If you expect money to just come out of the sky as soon as you sign on the line, it's not for you, right? If you intend on getting money with no PG and then just running off on it, this is not for you either, right? I don't want to waste your time. If that's what you're looking for, you got to, keep looking. It might be out there. Top Capital is not the company to get that done for you, right? Here's a little bit about us. We launched this because we got in the game and we got our business funded in a couple of weeks. And with that, we acquired over $500,000 in real estate. We went from 0 to 13 properties in 30 days. All right. I have 15 years business experience. And what I've experienced from businesses, I had great businesses that had to close because of lack of capital. Right. And through this program that we're going to use and teach you, we've funded thousands and thousands of people. This is tried and true and tested. This isn't something we're just hoping that works out there. We've done it, and thousands of others have done it as well. All right. So, getting money for your business, it's hard. It can be hard, right? Check out the Bureau of Labor Statistics says more than half of businesses fail in 5 years or less, right? 82% of business failures are due to issues with cash flow. It just didn't have enough capital to keep them going. Grant Cardone, he said something, and it was interesting. He was like, the only reason a business fails is because not enough people knew about it. And that often comes from lack of capital as well, because you couldn't adequately market it or just stay in the game long enough for people to know, hey, you got great food or you got a great product you're selling, right? Now, this is even a little bit more worrisome. 90% of business owners say that a lack of ability to funds is a problem. 90%. That's crazy, right? 51% of small business owners, they worry every week about capital. That's a problem. You want to focus on your business. You don't want to have to worry about money, right? So let's show you how to succeed with getting money. Set up your business where it's fundable, by the lender standards, right? We're going to approve that criteria before you even apply. We know exactly what they're looking for. We're not going to have you just run out there and apply for something when you're not ready. So that's most important. We're going to give you the tools to know exactly what you need to know before you even apply. We're going to know when you go apply. Imagine how you would feel if you knew I'm about to apply for this and I have everything they're looking for. You'd be in a much better position, right? We're going to show you how to get business credit for the EIN. It's not linked to your social, right? You become more lendable. Capital is available, right? If you know where to look. That's the thing. We go to our banks and say, hey, I've got a business. I want to do this. But the reality is our traditional banks, they don't lend, right? So we're going to put everything in one place. We're going to show you all these lenders in different ways to get capital and different structuring for capital, all in one spot, right? We want to improve your fundability. You ever applied for a credit card and got an automated instant approval? All right. Lenders and credit issuers, they got a secret. It's a set of standards that they already know what we want and what we're looking for to get approved. If you knew those standards offhand, you'd be in a much better position. So how fundable your business is going to determine if you get the automated approval or denials. Most of those automatically approve. If you have to go to what they call them manual underwriting, then you're already in rocky waters because they have a system. Once you apply and you got boom, 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 it approves it. Someone doesn't have to sit there and look at your application. Once they do have to look at your application, it's a strong chance you may be denied at that point, right? So we're here to help you improve your fundability. We want to make sure to set up your business where it's fundable, right? And here's some of the fundability things they actually look for. It's a lot of minor things that'll get you denied that you never knew about, right? The type of industry you have, right? The phone number you actually use. If the phone number is in directories, the type of address you use for your business can get you approved or denied. The type of licensing that you have with the city or state that you're in. The congruency of all your records, your addresses, your phone numbers. Do you have an address that people see online on one thing, and then they go on your email that's a different address? Those type of things will create some issues with your funding. The references you have, do you have a bank account? They look at that. Do you have a business bank account set up? Your website and email, is that set up correctly, right? Do you have your EIN, your DUNS, and your BIN? These are things that they look at to figure out, is this person fundable, right? If you got your house, your business set up and it's at your property, it's at your home, well, what's the likelihood of them giving someone $50, $60, $70, $80,000 who is in the living room in their house? It doesn't look good. So this is why we're going to show you the methods that we use to get your files in order before you have to worry about these things, right? So even the slightest change to one fundability standard can turn a denial to approval. We've had people who had their address set up incorrectly. They've had their business address as their home address, and then they automatically got denied. And they're like, why was I denied? Well, you were denied because you had an incorrect address. You said your business was at your house and you asked us for $80,000. Well, the odds of us giving you $80,000 and you running a business out of your house is slim to none. So these are the type of things you need to know what it's going to take to be successful and get funded, right? Even if you're fundable, most loan applications get denied because of potential fraud is really what's going on. All right. It's not really because, oh, you wouldn't qualify for it because your things just aren't lining up. So, right. They're trying to match your application and the details. And here's some of the places that they use to verify these things. LexisNexis is the company. Dun and Bradstreet is a company that they use. Experian, the Small Business Financial Exchange, right? Equifax, check systems. All your data needs to line up the same in all these different entities. Otherwise, they'll automatically deny you. So what's most important is the knowledge. You got to know what's being reported to know what they're looking for, right? That's the only way. You must know what LexisNexis has on their site versus what Dun and Brad's have on their site. That's how you're going to ensure that they're seeing the right thing that you want them to see. And that's going to give you a better chance of getting approved, right? So you can build credit for your EIN, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. That's what Top Capital does, right? You get a home mortgage, a car, and a personal credit card. You think the lenders just pull your credit, right? When your business applies for money, your business credit is being used to determine if you'll get approved, how much you'll get approved for, and the rates and terms you'll pay. Simple. On your EIN, just like when they pull your personal credit, but they're going to pull it on the EIN. Look at these same types of assets and terms, right? So you build credit for your EIN. You get approved regardless of consumer credit, which is the cool thing. You may have some challenges on your personal credit. When you build credit on your EIN, it's its own separate entity, right? No personal guarantees required. What's most important about that is you have a business. Businesses do go up and down. And if it happens to fail, you don't want them to come after all your personal things. You want it to be completely separate. You don't want to personally guarantee the loans in all scenarios. Sometimes you can if you got a plan, but we're going to show you how to do it and not have to personally guarantee it, right? You want to get credit quickly because your scores are based on your payment history and business credit. We have a lot of factors on your personal credit, how your scores ranked, but mainly with business credit, they focus heavily on payment history. They want to know, how do you pay your bills, right? So they got separate reports of consumer and commercial. It's going to establish a credibility for lenders, suppliers, and credit issuers, right? Anybody can actually see your business credit report. It's not like a consumer report where they have to actually ask your permission to pull it. In a business report, they can pull it without your permission. So they're pulling this information, and without you even knowing it, they're taking a look at it to see, how do you pay your bills and how's your payment history, right? Any and all small businesses can qualify for business credit, right? Startups, nonprofits, it even work if you own multiple businesses, right? You can get approved, and when you can't get any type of regular loan, right? It has no cash flow requirements, no collateral required for a lot of things, no consumer credit requirements for a lot of these business funding. All right. Now you must be able to build business credit to get the highest approvals and best terms. That's it, right? You want to get it on financing, you want to get the money. When you can't get approved for lines of credit, you want to use your business credit. This is how you leverage it. You build up your personal business credit. I'm sorry, your business credit, and it's completely separate from your personal credit. You want to build up that standard for you to be able to go. And you can actually get a lot more money based on your business credit versus you can on your personal anyway. All right. So I want to show you some of the stuff that we've actually, clients we've been able to help. You see this guy here, and if you had access to as much capital as this guy, you'd be smiling like him as well. And this is Marlon McKinney, right? He's with a company called Wealth Builders. Now, this gentleman, works with us, and he's got over $1 million in available credit, right? Different business credit cards and stuff. So you got to ask yourself, when you had access to that type of capital, do you think your business can be successful? Now, this isn't capital you squander away, but this is businesses that you can help your brand grow, right? You can help build your brand because you have the capital to stay there. If you got a decent product, only thing that keeps you from there is maybe enough people don't know about your product. Maybe you couldn't keep the payroll up to keep it going long enough. We're going to help eliminate that by getting access to credit, right? We was able to get 13 units because we had access to capital. In addition, I was able to get deals on that because I came and said, hey, I want this many properties at once. It was all through access to capital. Got $100,000 in like 30 days. All right, so we're gonna get funding for your business, right? You'll have access to funding to grow your business. After 2008, the Dodd-Frank required banks to change their standards, and that's where a lot of things came in. They got real strict on lending, and you could no longer really go to the bank and acquire the money that you needed to run your business, right? So as a result, you had private lenders and alternative lending sources kind of came out of nowhere. Wealthy institutions say, hey, we will lend to these. We will lend to these businesses that the banks have stopped lending to. Right. So there's more funding available today than ever just because they made these changes. And people say, hey, people need money. So let's pool our capital together and let's lend on private levels to these businesses that need capital, right? But most lenders only offer one type of funding, right? And that's the difficult part, right? You need access to multiple different types of ways to make it happen, all right? So you must access all legitimate business funding options in one place, right? That's what our company does for you. Whether you're looking for equipment financing, whether you're looking for startup capital, whether you're looking for fuel for your fleet of trucks, anything like that, we have it all in one place. You don't have to go around. We got tons and tons of lenders, and we know exactly what they're looking for. We're going to structure your file and make sure you can get it done. We're flowing through it, so I'm going to just keep on moving. Hopefully you can bear with me, get right through this presentation. I'll show you exactly what we do. I'm going to show you a guy here. This guy, Dr. Brandon, actually owns a practice here. He approached us and he wanted $417,000 to pay off a tax lien, right? He was going to have to close basically because it was too much money for him to. His credit was already challenged because of the things he'd be going through, but he had a successful practice. We actually was able to go through multiple rounds of funding. And he was able to get the money to pay off the IRS, right? This guy was able to turn a really bad situation around and put it in a great position, right? He actually secured over like 1.5 million through our funding programs, right? He went through multiple rounds to get down. I don't want you to think you're going to apply, we're going to get you $1 million. But he had a practice. He was making money. He just ran into some tax debt, and he didn't have that type of liquid capital to take care of that tax debt. But we was able to look at his financials, go through some private institutions, and we were able to get him $1.5 million. He was able to pay off that loan on a private investor term loan, right? So how can you improve your fundability and get credit, right, for your EIN? I'm gonna show you all in one place. This is what we do. Like I say, whether it's equipment financing, credit cards, fuel financing, terms, say you're in real estate, you need access to materials, anything like that, we can do it. We can help you grow, right? So we're going to show you how to get money to grow your business. As an entrepreneur, you need to get money when you need it. Sometimes money's just low and you need it to get to the next step, right? The problem with the process, if you don't know what they're looking for to approve you to get the money, you're already in a bad spot, right? If you can't say, check, 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 I got all these, I'm going to get the loan, it makes it challenging. We know what they need. We know what they're looking for. And that's why we can help people the way we do, right? So our business finance suite is going to help you get to all three. We're going to get the most money at the best terms, right? So, we're going to get money to grow your business. You're going to get a webinar bonus, this event only, right? 30-minute coaching call. We're going to speak with you. We're going to ask you questions. We're going to look at your business. We're going to see if we can help you. We cannot help everyone, but we're going to make sure we take this call and speak to you regarding your situation and your scenarios. And our team of experts is going to evaluate you, see if we can help you. But if you join with us, you're also going to get the D&B, the Dun & Bradstreet and Experience Monitoring for only $24 a month. This is normally about $2,000. You're going to get saved from this because ours is only $2,400 a month. $24 a month. You're going to get a business evaluation report where we're going to break down your business. We're going to look at your situation. We're going to look at the standards. We're going to see how exactly we can help you grow. And that's at a $600 value. Our team has provided millions and millions of dollars of funding. And, our time is real valuable. We're going to sit down and we're going to give you that information. We're going to evaluate it because we want to make sure we can help you. We're going to take our time and be able to sit down with you in that. All right. So how to get money? it typically takes 18 to 24 months if you want to do this on your own. You can do the digging, the information's out there, you can structure it, and you can do it on your own. Us, it takes us about 9 months because this is exactly what we do. We tell you how to structure your file. We tell you what address you need on the business account. We tell you what type of financials they're looking for. We tell you how to get vendor credit. We tell you how to structure yourself to move through each tier to be able to get to the access to the capital that you need that suits your business, right? So you're going to save yourself time. 18 extra months that it may save you. And so you got to ask yourself, how much will it cost you? And, can you get all the information and do it yourself? Right? So you can be paying thousands of dollars to Dun and Bradstreet and 401 evaluations as well if you want to do this properly on your own. But since we put so many people through these systems, we get a heavy discount. You can always just reach out to us, Top Capital Consulting. Any questions you have, say, hey, Dale, how do I do this? How do I get started? How do I run this thing? So again, we're going to tell you, we're going to make sure your payments are affordable. One way you can work with us right now, we're launching this program at $14.99. It's just $14.99. Now, remember, we're going to work with you 9 to 12 months. A team of experts are going to work with you and tell you exactly what you need to do step by step. We're going to hold your hand to the finish line and get you in there. Right now, we're starting out at $14.99. This is the launch program, though. So if you waste your time, it's going up to $2,000 and then it's going to $2,500 because we're helping people get their access to $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 in a very quick manner. In 9 months, we even have programs where I can get it to you in 30 days. We'll show you how to do that as well, leveraging a different type of program. So if you need money, this is an investment. If you're just going to get this money and go to the mall, it's not the place for you. We don't want you to get this money and just blow it. We want you to invest it in your business where it will return you capital so you can help grow. $14.99 right now. Contact us today. We'll get you set up. If you cannot afford that, contact us. Let's see if we can structure some payments for you and make a payment plan that you can afford, because most importantly, we want you to be successful. We want you to get your hands on this capital and help grow your business, right? So reach out to us today. You can email us at topcapitalconsulting@gmail.com. That's topcapitalconsulting@gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to get you through the process, get you ramped up, ready to go. Our teams are ready. We got a whole squad of people who's going to walk you from A to Z. All right. So how do you know it's going to work? You got the risk-free unconditional guarantee. All right. There's no downside and massive upside. Top Capital Consulting. Reach out to us today. Topcapital@gmail.com. Topcapitalconsulting@gmail.com. Reach out to us. We will have a discussion. We will evaluate your business. We'll have our team of experts see if we can help you get the capital that you're looking for. I want to thank you for watching. And, here's some of the other. Look like I doubled up my slides there. This is the same thing. But reach out to us, topcapitalconsulting@gmail.com. Gmail, this is spelled backwards, but gmail.com. You know exactly who we are. Top Capital Consulting at Gmail. $14.99 to get you launched today with your business credit. Each day that you wait is another day that your business isn't funding and growing. We want to get you to the finish line. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you for all your time. It's Dale. I'm signing off with Top Capital Consulting. Reach out to us today. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.